In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 Mazda models you should actually buy in 2026, with real data on engines, fuel consumption, and pricing, so you don't choose based on trends, but on what truly makes sense for you. And make sure to stay until the end, because one of these models seems like the best option. But for many people, it ends up being a mistake you feel every single day while driving. And let me know in the comments, which one would you choose? The Mazda CX-50 is not designed only for city driving like the CX-30, but for a much broader use that includes road trips, long highways, and a more active lifestyle. The CX-50 uses a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that produces around 187 horsepower in its base version, while the turbo version can reach approximately 256 horsepower and 320 pounds-feet of torque, making it a very solid SUV in terms of performance within its category. In addition, Mazda offers a hybrid version developed in collaboration with Toyota, combining efficiency with a more balanced driving experience, something that becomes very important in real-world daily use. In terms of fuel consumption, the gasoline versions range between approximately 24 and 30 miles per gallon combined, while the hybrid version can easily exceed 35 miles per gallon, making it a much more efficient option for long trips or constant use. As for pricing, it starts at around $30,000 and can go up to about $43,000 to $45,000 depending on the version, especially if you choose the turbo engine or higher trims. But beyond the numbers, what really matters is how this vehicle feels in real life. The CX-50 has a lower and wider stance than other SUVs in its segment, giving it a more stable feel on the road, while still maintaining enough ground clearance and an AWD system that allows it to handle dirt roads, rough terrain, and more demanding conditions without issues. This means it is not an extreme off-road SUV like a Toyota 4Runner, but it is much more capable than a typical urban SUV, and that is exactly where its real value lies. The CX-50 does not try to be the best at just one thing. Instead, it aims to be good at everything. Comfortable for daily driving, efficient for trips, capable when you leave the pavement, and with a level of interior quality that remains above average in its price range. That is why, if you are someone who does not just drive in the city, but also takes trips, weekend getaways, or needs something more versatile without going for a large SUV, this Mazda becomes one of the most well-balanced decisions you can make. Now we move on to the Mazda CX-70, and this is where Mazda completely changes the approach, because this model is no longer designed simply as a practical daily SUV, but as something much closer to the premium segment, without the need for a third row. The CX-70 shares its platform with the Mazda CX-90, which means it uses a much more robust and sophisticated architecture, with a longitudinal engine layout and rear-wheel drive bias as its base, something you typically find in brands like BMW or Mercedes-Benz, and that completely changes the driving feel. In terms of powertrain, this is where things step up to another level. You get a 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six engine that can produce up to around 340 horsepower, delivering power in a much smoother, more progressive, and stronger way compared to the 4-cylinder engines we saw earlier. There is also a plug-in hybrid version, which combines efficiency with the ability to drive in electric mode for short distances, something that can make a real difference in daily use. But beyond the numbers, what truly defines the CX-70 is how it feels. This is not an SUV that simply takes you from point A to point B, but one designed to deliver a more refined driving experience, with better weight distribution, greater stability on the road, and more precise cornering response, something that is not common in this type of vehicle. On top of that, you get a much more refined interior, with higher quality materials, cleaner design, and an overall feel that clearly aims to compete with luxury brands, while still maintaining a more accessible value proposition within that space. It starts at around $42,000 in the United States, and depending on the version, equipment, and whether you choose the plug-in hybrid variant or the more powerful engine, it can easily reach the $56,000 range. And this is where you need to understand who this vehicle is for. The CX70 is not for someone who needs maximum space or to carry many passengers, since it does not have a third row, but precisely because of that, it offers more comfort for occupants, more cargo space, and a more driver-focused experience. This is an SUV designed for someone who wants to move up a level, seeking more power, more refinement, and a more premium feel, without fully stepping into the territory of much more expensive brands. And now, number 1 on this list is the Mazda CX-90, and the reason becomes very clear when you analyze everything it offers as a whole, because this model not only represents the largest SUV from Mazda, but also the point where the brand truly steps into a much higher level of competition. The CX-90 is built on the same platform as the CX-70, which means it uses a longitudinal engine layout and rear-wheel drive architecture as its base, something that completely changes the driving dynamics compared to most traditional SUVs in this segment, which are typically front-wheel drive. In terms of powertrains, you have two very different but equally interesting approaches. On one hand, there is the 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-six engine, which can deliver between 280 and 340 horsepower depending on the version, offering a very smooth and progressive power delivery, but still strong when you need it, especially on highways or during overtaking. On the other hand, there is a plug-in hybrid version, which combines a gasoline engine with an electric motor, allowing you to drive short distances in fully electric mode, something that can significantly reduce fuel consumption in daily use if used properly. But beyond the engines, this is where it really stands out. The CX-90 achieves something that is not easy in this segment. It offers family space, a good level of technology, high-quality materials, and a driving experience that feels more refined than most of its direct competitors. The third row is actually usable, the interior space is well optimized, and depending on the version, the level of finishes can include materials typically found in premium brands, reinforcing that feeling of being in a more expensive vehicle than it really is. And most importantly, it does not sacrifice one aspect for another. The CX-90 starts at around $39,000 in the United States, but depending on the version, equipment, and whether you choose the plug-in hybrid variant or the more powerful engine, it can go up to approximately $58,000. It is not just spacious, not just powerful, not just comfortable. It is a very well-balanced combination of all those things, which makes it a very complete option for anyone who needs a vehicle that performs well in different scenarios, from daily use to long family trips.